So tomorrow's my birthday, and I kind of like, really all I want to do is like cry, and it's kind of embarrassing, and I hate to be in this state, but like the state I'm in, but I'm just gonna be like real honest with you guys. So about April 30th, my fiance broke up with me. I left North Carolina, and I left my job and everything to come be with him and live with him, like, so we could get married. And then he broke up with me a month after. I just got back to Jersey a couple days ago. I'm living with my parents right now. And sorry. Hold on. I'm getting a little bit emotional. I told you guys I was going to talk to you about everything once I was ready, and I feel like I'm ready right now. So I'm going to be 33 tomorrow, and I feel like I have nobody. And
this is why I tell you guys, always look for the red flag. And it's the same for men and women. I blame her. She ignored the red flags. She was in love. She overlooked a lot of things, and it's not because she's a woman. If a guy was crying and saying the same things, I would say the same to him. I was in relationships with bad women, with crazy women. It was my fault. I overlooked a lot of stuff just because they were hot. It's on me. It's my fault. It's the same for her. It's her fault. This is why I tell you guys, don't fall in love without seeing the red flags, because you will suffer.
I just feel like I feel so abandoned. Like the way he broke up with me and everything. He broke up with me a week before he left to go on tour.
He left to go on tour. Wait. So are you telling me he was a musician and you wanted to marry him and you didn't think he would cheat? There were other women, ma'am. I can bet on it.
And his family treated me so poorly after, and so did he. He stopped even like replying or anything. He never gave me real closure. And
why do you think that is, ma'am? Because he didn't care about you. He lied to you. And you believed his lies. It's your fault. There will always be bad people in this world. It's your duty to see through their bullshit. It's your duty to protect yourself. You can't expect everybody to be how you think they should be. This is not how the world works. We don't live in the Lululand. We live in reality.
now that I'm back in Jersey, and, you know, I'm doing a lot of unpacking of my stuff and everything, but I just... Sorry. Like, life's really scary right now, and I just feel like I don't have any future ahead of me. And I'm scared, and, you know...
Okay, ma'am, I understand you, but why do you think that making a TikTok video and crying about it on the internet, how will that help you, ma'am? I don't get it.
I just got in a fight with somebody I really cared about, and I'm just sick of people not showing up. I'm turning 40 this year, and everything is just hitting me right now. It's like, not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. God, have I even tried? Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to handle these things and I can't handle anything. And I literally am just realizing like it's been 40 years of this and like 40 years of just being confused and not knowing and like figuring things out slower and like not.
Okay, ma'am, and whose fault is that? You can't blame other people for your own decisions in life, for your own actions in life. Everything you did in your life led up to you ending this way, ma'am.
Like I haven't built anything. I have nothing like to show for this time. I just don't know what I'm doing here and I'm lost. I'm afraid and I hate it when guys are like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, bitch, say sorry. The problem is that y'all keep pushing genuine and kind people to the point of no return and then wonder why we turn evil. Like, can we please bring back men offering to buy you a drink at a bar? Like,
Can we bring back women that are feminine and kind and submissive? Nope.
like, as a grown man, why are you sitting here talking to me for 5-6 minutes and you have not said, like, oh, hey, what are you drinking? Or sent a drink over? Like, it's common sense, common knowledge.
I've decided the man that I want. And it's not the toxic, love bombing, whatever the fuck. It's a nice, grounded man. Because holy fuck, I am so over half of these men.
She said it best. She's so over the bad boys now. She's so over the chads now. And now that she's over 30, all of a sudden she wants to give the nice guy a chance. Don't be the nice guy that she settles for. Because she will never truly be happy with you.
So we're clear and everything is out in the open. I canceled my birthday vacation for a guy who forgot my birthday.
But they keep saying they want the nice guy. A nice guy that truly loves them. She proves that wasn't the nice guy because he didn't even care about her birthday.
Since you're interested, nonchalant guys hitting a girl up the day of, trying to make plans with them, expecting them to just be at home knitting something, here comes your ride. Immediate ick. Immediate ick.
Yeah, but why do you go after the nonchalant guys? You all say that you want the nice guys, but you keep choosing the toxic guys. The guys that are nonchalant. Why? This is why I keep telling you guys never listen to what women say. They don't know what they're talking about.
Nonchalant guys, period. Ick. Don't be nonchalant. It's gross.
Do you want to know what I find most jarring, yeah? Is the fact that I'm at the gym and you thought that gave you free reign to talk to me, even though I have on the fattest fucking headphones and I'm doing a workout. What part of this face saying fuck off are you lost about?
But they keep saying, where are all the good men? Why don't men approach us anymore? Because of her, because of women like her.
There's a good men epidemic right now, and we need to talk about it. Me, along with all of my friends, are all single. We have so many hobbies. We go to run clubs, the gym, social events. Like, we're out there. We're working, right? But every single time I meet a man who has anything interesting to say, he's always in a freaking relationship. So it's true. Where are the good men at? Where are you?
See another woman saying, where are all the good men? The previous woman just proved why men don't want to approach you.
Where are y'all finding them? Because I can't find any.
I just want to.
Because you're not attracted to the nice guys. That's why you don't find any. Because you're attracted to the guy, as she said, that has something interesting to say. Who are those guys that know interesting things to say when they're talking to women? The guys that have a lot of experience. The guys that know exactly what to say, when to say it. To keep the conversation interesting. Those are the toxic guys. Don't you get it that the good men, the nice guys, don't have experience with women? Maybe they're shy. They don't know exactly what to say, when to say it. Those guys don't, you don't care about those guys because they don't give you the butterflies. See how backwards they think?
I say this shit, I'm gonna be real. Good guys do finish last. Of course they do. Because why?
Yeah.
Because there's no spice in them. Women, as much as they say they want a good, no, they don't. They want a guy who treats them good, but they like a bit of toxicness. Women love toxic men. Yeah, I'm saying this as a toxic man. I'm a toxic man, slyly. But it's like the little flavouring at the top. Yeah? So any girl that says it peaceful, that they'll be like, oh, there's no entertainment. They like a bit of drama. That's what women like. So men that are trying to be all simple, I'm respectful. Shut up, man. You're being a little pussy. That's what you're doing.
If 80% of women really do only want 20% of men, then why not fight to become one of the 20%?
Because they can't all become the 20%. What are you not understanding here? 80% cannot become 20%.
Even if those 80% elevate themselves, there will be other men replacing the bottom guys. Don't you get it? No, of course they don't get it because they have nothing up here, nothing. So even if men elevate themselves, you will still go for the top percentages of men.
That's not how math works, you nincompoop. It's mathematically impossible.
Nincompoop. That's a word that I haven't heard in a long, long time.
So it doesn't matter if they're fighting for it. They're all going to be left in the lurch anyway. 80% of them are going to be left in the lurch.
All right, be honest. Is it totally insane for someone to get jealous when their ex finds someone else and finally moves on?
Only narcissistic people will be jealous. Why? Because they think they're so special. How could that guy find another woman after me?
Because I think my ex is finally talking to someone else, and the feelings inside of me are like no, I want you.
How dare he find somebody else when I'm so perfect? Yeah, only narcissistic people will feel that way, ma'am.
You be in love with me. But I know people are probably going to judge me hard. But the reason we broke up is very complicated. People just wouldn't understand.
It's never complicated. You don't like him anymore. You cheated on him. He cheated on you. That's it. It's not complicated.
But why is it that sometimes when someone finds someone else and moves on, that's when we get even more like attached? Like we want them to still be interested in us. Like,
because you're a narcissist. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
No, we should let them go. I know.
Hi, my name's Rosie, and I suffer from loneliness. Really nervous to share this with you guys, but I feel like it's time and it needs to be done. For years, I've really struggled with loneliness and finding it hard and uncomfortable being on my own. It started off quietly and manageable, but over the years, it's got progressively worse, and I don't know why. I've tried everything to try and come to terms with it, like ignoring it, telling myself it's the new normal, forging new friendships to seek refuge in, but it's still there. It's always there, just like looming in the shadows, completely unwelcome. Sometimes it gets so intense, like you can't escape it. It almost has become a part of my identity. And now it's got so bad, it feels like I'm hosting a demon. Like, you know, when you get a virus and it gets into the body and it just lays there dormant.
But all of you say you don't need men. You're strong and independent and you don't care about men. See, they only start missing men. They only start thinking like this when they're in their 40s. When they can't get a man anymore. That's the problem.
You know, unwelcome, like without your permission. And it's living there for free, but it's still disturbing you all the while.
What is it with Swedish men? I feel like they are so feminine. Like, even looking at them, they don't need to speak.
From the start, ma'am, North European countries like Sweden were the first countries to be very equal. They're the most feminist countries. That's why the men are so weak. It's so simple if you just think about it. And of course, look at her glasses. You can tell everything by their glasses.
Or like, you know, it's like they're so feminine. It feels like they have such like gay energy that it's insane. I think it's the way they are like raised. They're raised to be feminine. And I can't
Yes, ma'am, they're raised in a feminist society. And that's how men get weak.
unsay it. Like, for me, it's just so obvious.
What do you think the real difference is between men and women when it comes down to love?
Well, for sure, I think that women see a big picture and say, okay, this is the raw material. I can make him be my dream.
Right, so they see
So
the
they marry the
blank
potential.
canvas,
Yeah.
but they've also got the pots of paint
Yes.
ready to go.
Yeah. So I will marry this potential
Okay.
because I know I can get it there. I know I can get it there. And men marry, this is the package and it's never going to change. And this is.
Yeah, it's true. Women always want to change the guy, and the guy hopes that the woman won't change.
This is going to be, you know.
This is it.
And usually people don't change that easily. Believe me, they were lying to you from the start.
This is it.
Yeah.
So men get disappointed when they see a woman progress and change and grow, and women get disappointed when they don't see all their expectations met.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, and I definitely am, I fall fault for dreaming big and then being disappointed.
No.
Yeah.
Every healthy man that I've ever met in my life, when I ask them what's the number one thing that you're looking for in a woman, they have literally all answered the same exact thing. And I'm saying these are healthy men. These are not toxic, stupid, chaotic men.
Okay, first of all, ma'am, if they were so great as men, how come you're not together with them anymore? That's the first thing I want to know.
Okay, and chaotic, stupid, and unhealthy men don't want this from a woman. Okay, they actually want the opposite. They want a chaotic, toxic woman. Healthy men who sit more in their masculine energy, the one thing they search for in a woman is peace. A woman that can ignite that. A woman that can bring that into his life.
True, ma'am, you're 100% correct. But if you met those kinds of men, how come you're still single? If those are healthy men, it means that you're the problem. They couldn't find peace in you.
Because think about it, when a man is so much in his masculine energy, he's trying to build his life. He's trying to create a life for himself that's solid, that's stable, you know? And having a woman who's chaotic will derail that.
I'm about to sound like such an incel defender right now, and I swear that I'm not, but I think a really good way that you can gauge whether a girl has a really good heart and whether she's truly a good friend and a good person is through seeing the way that she treats unattractive men who hit on her or are interested in her romantically. I've been really fortunate throughout my life with my friendships in that most of my friends were amazing, but I've had some instances where girls ended up stabbing me in the back, being really bad people, and just betraying me overall. The one thing that I can think of that all of these girls had in common is that they were so incredibly rude and dehumanizing to men that were below their league who hit on them. They would come to me snickering and be like, oh my gosh, you're never gonna guess what happened. You're never gonna guess what kind of person tried to hit on me today.
That's their personality. And if you get with a woman like that and she leaves you or she cheats on you, it's all on you, my guy. Stop being a simp.
I've been in that scenario where I felt like a guy that was below my league hit on me, but I think it just takes a certain amount of respect for other people, human decency, desire not to humiliate others to handle that in the right way. I'm not saying they had to get with them or anything. I just think that as fellow girls who are in our young 20s and are cute or whatever, we're obviously going to be nice to each other. So seeing the way that they treat people who are in a more marginalized state says more about their character than how they treat you, a fellow cute girl.
A hot take by me, it is better to be broken up with every single time, and let me tell you why. Because unless you're an absolute moron, when someone ends a relationship or a situationship or whatever ship with you, you have quite literally all of the ammunition to better yourself in every single area of life. And again, if you don't, you are just an idiot.
Okay, so she just proves my point, guys. Because the nice guy wouldn't leave her. So she's not attracted to the nice guys that won't leave her. She's attracted to the toxic bad boys that don't care about her, that will cheat on her and leave her and ghost her. She doesn't even understand, I can bet on it, that she's proving my point that women don't like the nice guys.
You have all the ammunition to do that. And number two, you have all the clarity because all of the choice was taken away from you. If someone is saying, I don't want to be with you anymore, you have no choice. You have no choice in the matter. They are saying, I want to do life without you. And even if...
Okay, ma'am, and do you think that the nice guy, do you think that the friend zone guy that you have, that will love you and do anything for you, do you think those guys would have left you? No! So why aren't you choosing them? Because all the women say they want the nice guy.
If it's for just a brief period, they're saying, I want to see what life is like without you. What more clarity do you need? So you got the clarity, the choice is not yours, and you have all the ammunition to better yourself and upgrade yourself. That is the best spot to be in.
No, ma'am. And you want to know why? Because after upgrading yourself and learning all of this, the first thing you will do is go after another bad boy. That's the problem. You never learn. Because I'm sure it's not the first time that you got dumped, you got ghosted. So you haven't learned anything. As I told you guys, nothing up here, nothing.
So as it turns out, the student loans that I've been paying $1,500 a month for 2 years have a 17% interest rate. So what I thought I've been paying off for all this time, I'm actually, I owe more than what I started off with. What the fuck?
Strong and independent.
Fuck. So, Jeff Bezos, this would be a really cool fucking time to Venmo me, bro. I owe $90,000.
Ma'am, all of you say that you don't need men. You're strong and independent and you can do it all on your own. Why are you crying now?
And I didn't even spend that much on school. Any rich person, please tap in. Kourtney Kardashian, you probably have 8 houses. I'm never gonna be able to buy one because I went to college. I just signed up to be an egg donor. Guess what? Got approved. Who wants my fucking kids? I can't afford them, so start a bidding more. Just fucking take them. What do you want? My left arm too? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm gonna be in debt for my whole fucking life.
Can someone please tell me why, when an older woman dates a younger guy, she's called a cougar, and everyone congratulates the younger guy, and everyone thinks that the older woman is all sexy and confident and adventurous, but when an older man dates a younger girl, he's a creep, a perv, a sex pest, and she's being taken advantage of?
Because it's all about women and their feelings. They don't want equality, they want superiority.
Double standards again, which I talk about a lot, but this is one that literally drives me mad. I know the whole cougar and apparently panther, which is even if you're 10 years older than a cougar thing, is fairly new. It's suddenly taken off in the last however many couple of years. But can you actually imagine if it was the other way around and social media was full of older men pretending to be this sexy, look, I'm a sexy older man, and I'm going after all these young girls. There would be uproar and everybody would be going, oh my God, you're taking advantage of these young girls, you're a sexual predator. But then you get these 40, 50-year-old women making videos who are oh, I'm after all these younger men, and the younger men are I'm going to bag myself a cougar, and it gets thousands, hundreds of thousands of likes. Seriously, what is the difference?
Hi, hello. I have a question, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to get bashed for, but I truly don't care. And it's my opinion, my TikTok. If you don't like it, delete me, block me, whatever. I don't care. This question is for straight men. Can women have anything? Y'all wear man bags, which is, God, hideous. Please stop. What do you put in there? Your lipstick? Nail polish. Why? I now see men wearing very feminine things with all this work and all this stuff going on it. It's not cute. And I'm all for guys getting manicures, pedicures, facials, all of that. You want to stay clean, sure, no problem, great, go get it done. But the nail polish is not necessary. The super feminine things are just not necessary. What happened to men being men? What happened?
Feminism happened, ma'am. Feminism made men weak and feminine.
Happened to men just dressing, acting, looking like men? Why do you have to do everything that women do? Can we have anything? Like, what is left?
Can you see it? Can we have something that is just ours? Why do men have to do everything like us? You complained about men. This topic is about weak feminine men. Why do you make it about yourself? So stupid. Yeah, we're just going to skip this video because I bet she's just going to complain and complain and complain. We get it, ma'am. There are a lot of weak feminine men, and I agree with that.
Usually, I'm the first person to give a guy some guff about being like 30 and up and dating a girl that's like 21. Usually that's me. Usually I'm giving a lot of guff about it. Like, oh, you only care if she can buy a drink. You don't care if her brain's fully developed. You don't care if she can rent a car. That's something guys should really like about women, is the fact that you can rent a car. But you don't care about that.
Yeah. So what? It's our preference, ma'am.
That's how I used to feel until this morning. I got hit on. The dude came up to me. He was like, oh, I like the way your hair is. Your hair is so cute. He was lying to me and shit. And he was like, let me get your Instagram. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wait, how old are you? Because it's hard to tell, especially out here in LA. Like, you don't know how old someone might be. He was like, oh, gosh, I'm 21. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. I said, I'm 28. And he was like, girl, I'm going to need to see some ID or passport or something. Like, there's no way. It was like when you see a student flirting with a teacher.
She knows that guy was lying to her just to sleep with her, but she still went along with it. But they keep saying they want the nice guy that treats them right. The nice guy that treats you right wouldn't talk to you like that, ma'am. So why aren't you with a nice guy? Why are you giving attention to a guy that you know he's lying to you just to sleep with you?
I was like, you're stupid. I was like, no, stop. I can't do that. And he was like, I'll take you to Mastro's and shit, girl. You know what? That sounds pretty nice, actually. Yeah, I've changed my mind about it. Because I used to be like, oh, you don't care if their brain's fully developed. And you know what? I don't care.
Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.